It was the settlement 3 weeks ago below 340.80 that set up the 253.88 two-year channel bottom as a 1 to 2 month or possibly much sooner. Much sooner has turned out really to be about 2 weeks. I know we haven't tested it this week, but we've fallen into the neighborhood. 253.88 in reach still is really the beginning of a range down to 249.54 that can contain selling not only through March, but really through the second quarter. From here, we can round back up into the 340s. We could consolidate into this wedge for a month or possibly longer before then presumably continuing on upward into later year. 253.88 is a two-year channel structure. If we close tomorrow below 249.54, which is 5/8 downside Fibonacci from that January 23 low against the December high, I like that it's very close to 253.88, so it is a range, and if we close tomorrow, Friday, below 249.54, we enter another significant sell signal, and I would expect the sell-off that's occurred over the last 3 to 5 weeks to be of a very similar type, just a continued collapse into the 150s, 153.14 to 159.24. I'm going to call it a 3 to 5 week target if we were to close tomorrow, Friday, below 249.54. Until then, if there's an area to buy Tesla as we move into later year, this is it. We still have 270.23. It's still a very tradable level for day traders, and above which 286.30 is in reach today. So we could trade 270.23 support, assuming we open above it. That is a buyable support level. 286.30 resistance. You can sell that level, especially if you're long from about 270.23. 286.30 can contain intraday buying pressures. And if we were to push through 286.30, 295.60 becomes a realistic intraday target. Is that descending trend line off the lows that, after having settled below it about a week and a half ago, has roughly contained upward activity. 295.60 can contain daily highs. Can you sell 295.60? Then anticipation of 3 to 5 days bearish rotation down to 253.88? Yes, you can, but we've come relatively close to testing that 253.80 channel bottom, and I think the market is primed for recovery, although we don't really see any clear-cut signal for that. That would come with a settlement today above 295.60. If we close today above 286.30, expect 295.60 tomorrow if we don't test it today, and if settled above 295.60 inside of 2 weeks, the low to mid 340s expected again. Check us out at wickedstocks.com. You get a 5-day free trial up front. You also get weekly Apple stock, daily Triple Q, daily SPY, weekly S&P 500, weekly NASDAQ 100 analysis, and 2 stock picks every week. You can see that all by going to wickedstocks.com.